Hi guys, it's Lady Lock. So tonight I have this challenge lock that I got from Polyclef. I've tried to pick it for a couple months now, off and on, and I just can't get it picked. But I did promise to make a video, whether I picked it or not, just showing my attempt and gutting the lock and showing what was inside of it. Then gonna send it back to Polyclef and he's going to rekey it or repin it. I'm not quite sure. Probably both. And hopefully send it out to somebody else to try to pick it. I'd love to see it actually get picked open. I haven't had no luck doing so. It's been very difficult for me to figure out. I'm thinking maybe it has some serrated pins in it, and that's why I'm having such a hard time. I have the worst time with those, so perhaps that's it. But I'm not 100% sure. We're going to find out when I got it. So let's attempt one very last try at picking. I'm actually using the hook that I got from Moki, and a tensioner that I got from Southern Specialties, the Longhorn tension set. It's one of my favorite tensioners for these paracentric keyways. It really gets in there, holds the tension really well, as you can see. Let me make sure we're focused in on the core. I do get a lot of movement on the core when I'm picking it, and there's some awesome feedback, but I feel like I overset a lot of pins when I'm picking this, and but I don't feel like they're set. So when I click the pin to set it and it feels like it's oversetting, I'm kind of unsure what's going on with it. Got a little bit of movement that time, but again the pin doesn't feel set to me, so I keep just picking. Got another little bit of movement. No, that one definitely gave me some feedback that it needed to be picked, but when I clicked it up there, I got no movement at all, so I'm kind of got a little movement out of that. Another little bit. And now that one gave me some counter rotation, and then it took, the counter took away my little bit of a, I guess you could call that a tiny false set, or it just rotated back. Then another one rotated it correctly again, so I'm getting some counter rotation out of this one. Alright. Yeah, that gave me some counter rotation, and then it just kind of stuck back there. Alright, and again, I got a little bit of rotation out of that one. Here we go again. And once again, I picked it and kind of got stuck going backwards. So yeah, this has been quite the adventure on this lock. I really can't seem to get anywhere with it, and I don't know why. I mean, I'm getting good feedback, but then I get something like that happen, and I don't understand why it's getting stuck back there, getting stuck like that, and not coming back into the little bit of a false set that I've got. And now I just feel like I overset something. Yeah, now everything's just feeling very confusing. I get lots of little clicks out of it, and lots of core movement, little bits, little tiny bits. When I do get it, it's little. But it's enough to make me think I'm on the right track. I really felt like I was close to opening this several times. The first pin's binding. Just want to be careful with it. Nothing. Nope, I feel like I just keep oversetting stuff. Got a little click and some rotation out of that. But let's see. Yeah, everything just feels stuck. I don't know what's going on. These pins just feel like they're stuck, like I overset them all, like they're all up there stuck. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't feel like anything's set now. Yeah, I'm still just... I can go back and forth on this one all day, it seems like, and nothing really happens ever. So I'm not... See, I just get a little bit of movement and a little bit of rotation, and then nothing. And then the next one kind of rotates me backwards, and then I'll click another one and it seems to give me a little rotation, and then the next one kind of rotates me backwards again. So I'm very confused at all the things I'm feeling. See, that one rotated it backwards again. So not sure. I think I'm just lost on this lock. And I feel like this first pin, I might have clicked on it one time. See, that got a nice little click, and then it rotated me back again. And there's a little bit forward now. Forward and back. Forward and back. That's all that keeps happening with this one. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a fail, because my last attempt at picking this, it seems this is it, and nothing's going my way. I can click everything. I can get pins that feel binding. I click them, get a little click, and I'm being gentle. I'm not really going at it with my normal vigor. As you guys know, I can be pretty. Nothing, and it just keeps clicking like this. Just keeps doing it over and over again. I don't know if I'm dropping pins and then having to pick them again. I'm not quite sure what's going on, because like I said, everything feels kind of stuck in here. Everything feels like it's stuck. Everything feels either stuck or binding. Nothing feels jiggly, like nothing feels set. Everything feels either stuck or I don't know. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this one. So I think think I will, I dropped everything now. We maybe try one last time. I've got, what, 10 minutes into it. Let me just do a quick once through it, maybe. I'll get lucky, but let's try again. One last time. Starting in the back. Not sure where I started last time, but start in the back. Gotta click. Alright. This first pin feels nothing. I don't know what it feels like. It just doesn't feel like anything. I really can't tell. Everything feels locked up inside of here, like every one of them feels binding. So that's kind of hard for me to figure out. Every pin just feels binding inside. I'm not real sure. Other than the front one. The front one's the only one that feels mushy. And the rest feel like they're stuck and binding. So I can get a click out of every single pin in here. It's very odd. I've got the longer hook too that I'm using just in case the bitting's a little bit up and down. I've got the longer hook so that I'm not hitting anything else when I pick something. I'm not oversetting a pin before it or anything. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out for that too, but like I said, I'm just... So there it is. I've attempted it. I gave it my best, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So let's take a look inside of this. This is a Kryptonite. Oh, here's the key. I haven't unmummified it yet, so let's get that. Let's get that tape off. Let's see, I might have to cut it. Let's get this tape off. Oh, I might not. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, there was a little bit of up and down bitting, I guess. Here's the bitting of the key on that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right. All right. Alright, there you have it. Now, there wasn't anything crazy in here. This was just one that I could not get for anything, guys. These are some cool looking pins. Although, this looks like a torpedo key pin in number 1. And I don't know what that one is in number 6. Let's see. Some kind of spools. They're very neat pins. Very cool spool pins. Just tough little lock for me to pick. I could not get that for anything, guys. I have no idea why either. Like I said, the feedback was kind of strange. Maybe because of these torpedoes, the way they come out towards the bottom. I'm not really sure. But there you have it. There is the bitting of the key on this one. Kryptonite KS12. And like I said, this was from Polyclef. This was a fail. I could not get into this one, guys. I tried and tried and tried. So I would love to actually see someone be able to pick it and maybe let me know how they figured it out. Maybe figure out what the heck I did wrong. But there you have it. This was an epic fail by Lady Locks. Thank you for the chance to pick your lock, Polyclef. I'm going to send this back to you. Maybe some other time I'll be able to pick it. I'm not really sure why I couldn't, but it wasn't anything too difficult looking. But put it all together, and it was a pain. It was a pain. I couldn't get that for anything. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.